Drake Maye might take a few weeks here. It might take the rest of the season. Well, who knows? Because the conversation about Drake Maye was he needs to sit out a year. He needs to learn how to play football. He needs to get his fundamentals better. He needs to get his feet set. He needs to get his eyes right. Too often he was the most athletic person on the field, and he was just doing his thing in North Carolina. That's what people said, not us. I'm just telling you that is what people said at North Carolina. He led North Carolina in rushing and passing one season. I mean, you're talking freak show athlete. Comes from a family of freak athletes.
For sure.
We are worried.
Yeah, very much so.
We are a little bit worried with Drake's big first start here for the New England Patriots. Will his uncle make it to kickoff?
Oh boy,
he's maybe we don't know much about him. I've only seen him in lobby of a hotel before the draft. D-Butt saw him on a golf course for an entire day. Guy has a good time.
Yeah,
he's going to win the tailgate. May family's going to win the tailgate. It's going to come from said uncle. Does he make it to kickoff? And if he does, how pumped is that family for their boy? I mean, that's a tight family. I'm very pumped for all of them, and I'm excited for Patriots fans to have a little bit of hope.
Let's freaking go! Drake Maye has been named the starting quarterback for the Patriots. This is Sports Guy Talking that you guys are watching and listening to. I am Dustin Tran, your host, as I am joined by guest Roach Chitwood today to talk about Drake Maye getting the starting job for the New England Patriots. In fact, Pat McAfee is also fired up to see Drake Maye as the starting quarterback of the Patriots. Remember, the Patriots currently have a 1-4 record as they will try to do the unthinkable and beat the Houston Texans in Drake Maye's debut. Before I say anything else, though, I want to present you guys with a topic question. So, here it is. Will Drake Maye lead the Patriots to an upset win over the Texans?
Yes, he will. I don't think the Texans are going to come in thinking they don't have much film on Drake. They'll watch some college film and the preseason game film. I think Drake's going to take every intangible that he has and put it all out there. He's not going to leave anything left to chance, and he's going to go win this game for the Patriots. And he's going to make his wide receivers look good. I think the O-line is going to be rejuvenated and be ready to go.
I agree with you 1,000%. I'm going to go out there on a limb and say that the Patriots will upset the Houston Texans. I believe Drake Maye will have a great game for the Patriots in his debut. Speaking of debuts for Drake Maye, the man has always had excellent debuts at every level in the football world. You look at how his high school debut, he played excellent. Obviously, you know a thing or two about that, considering that you were a teammate of Drake Maye's at the high school level. And then you look at how his debut at UNC was pretty good as well, which means I believe the trend is going to continue for Drake Maye on the Patriots. This is actually a better supporting cast Drake Maye has had compared to what he had at UNC. His number one wide receiver in his final year at UNC was J.J. Jones, who I guarantee almost nobody in this audience has ever heard of outside of Tar Heels fans. I also want to bring up this comment about Dan Orlovsky. He was talking about how Drake Maye was set up for failure. Roll the film.
This is a bad decision in New England. One, their offensive line is the worst pass-blocking offensive line in the NFL. Right now, it is the worst. Jacoby Brissett, who has been their starting quarterback, listen to this. He has been pressured on 47% of his drop-back passes. That 47% is the highest number for a quarterback since 2006. You want to take a rookie quarterback and set him up to struggle, put him behind this New England offensive line. On top of that, it's a bottom probably 5 or 6 group wide receiver wise when it comes to getting open. Okay, so you guys know me. There's a couple things I always say young quarterbacks need to go play well and survive. They need to have a really good scheme and play caller. Alex Van Pelt, I like his scheme. There's been moments when he's shown to be a good play caller. Still unknown. Really good offensive line, really good skill players. Again, New England has at least 2 of those 3 missing. This is not the right choice.
You serious?
Okay, Dan Orlovsky. Obviously, you've heard what I said earlier in the week when I was talking about how you defend almost every quarterback in the National Football League. Now you want to go ahead and tear down another quarterback. What's your motive for hating on Drake Maye anyways? UNC football would not have been a great football program without Drake Maye. Look at how UNC is doing this year. They certainly missed Drake Maye at the quarterback position. That being said, though, I got to ask you, what do you believe Drake Maye's stat line is going to look like against the Texans?
I'm not going to sit here and say he's going to throw more than 30 passes. Hopefully, I'm going to see maybe around 25 passes, 17 out of 25, or maybe 250. This guy is a gunslinger, and he's going to put the ball out there. So I'm thinking around 250 yards, 2 touchdowns. And I honestly see one on his feet. He can run, and he can sneak by the defense and get into the end zone. Again, the Texans don't have much film on him. I'm going 2 touchdowns and 250 yards.
I believe Drake Maye is going to have one of the better debuts a rookie quarterback will have in the NFL. I believe the Patriots, they're going to run the ball a lot. They're going to play time possession. They're going to give the ball a lot to Rhamondre Stevenson and Antonio Gibson. But I still expect Drake Maye to make big plays in the passing game. I believe Drake Maye is going to throw for about 250 passing yards. They're going to need a fourth quarter comeback from Drake Maye. He's going to get the job done. I believe Drake Maye is going to throw for 1 touchdown. I also believe he will run for another touchdown. He will show off some of that athleticism he has in his skill set. I believe Drake Maye will complete about 70% of his passes. I'm thinking somewhere around the lines of 20 for 30, 250 passing yards. He's going to throw a touchdown. He's also going to run for a touchdown. I got to ask you this, though. Obviously, you said the Patriots are going to beat the Houston Texans, but I want to know what you believe the final score is going to be and how the game will play out.
Both teams actually have decent defenses, and I'll say that. Obviously, the Texans' offense is elite. They got great wide receivers, great running back, great quarterback, good O-line. So I can see them definitely putting up points. But the Patriots' defense is a good team. I'm not going to say the Texans are going to go out there and put up 35 points and the Patriots put up 40. I'm going to look at more in the aspects of maybe a 35 to 24 game. Drake's going to shock a lot of guys. Home field advantage. They're playing in Foxborough. The fans have been asking for Drake to play. This stadium is going to be sold out, ready to go. I see Drake putting a lot of fans, making a lot of fans happy and a lot of fans cheering on Sunday.
Wow, you got the Patriots winning by 11 points. Whoa, I thought I had the Patriots getting an upset win. That was considered a hot take. And look at you. You're saying the Patriots are going to win this game by 2 scores, but I don't completely disagree with what you're saying. You're looking at the Houston Texans right now. Their offense is pretty good, even though some of their players on offense is banged up. They're not going to have Nico Collins play because he's got a hamstring injury, and Joe Mixon is a game-time decision. So the Houston Texans offense, they're not at full strength. But if I'm the Patriots defense, I'm using whatever I used in my game plan against the Cincinnati Bengals, and I'm using some of those defensive strategies on CJ Stroud, knowing that he has a similar play style to Joe Burrow. I believe they're going to be able to hold the Houston Texans to 24 points. However, I'm not nearly as high as you are about the Patriots offense. I believe the Patriots will have good moments on offense. I believe the score is going to be something like 24-20 Texans with about 2 minutes left, but Drake Maye's going to get the ball back, and he's going to lead his team down the field for a game-winning drive. He's going to end up throwing a game-winning touchdown to Demario Douglas, and the stadium is going to go absolutely crazy. I know you're going to be talking to Drake Maye after the game. What do you think Drake Maye is thinking in his mind?
Right now, I bet you he's watching film. He's ready to go. He's doing everything he can right now to be ready for Sunday. Again, he wants to put his best foot forward for this team. He knows it's his chance now. He likes the Patriots. He wants to represent them well, and he wants to make his teammates happy. Everybody's going to have a big boost of energy coming in to Sunday for him and for the fan base and for this franchise.
Definitely. I know Drake Maye is juiced up for his starting debut. I know his family is also juiced up for it. I'm also fired up about it, and so is Pat McAfee. I loved everything Pat McAfee had to say about Drake Maye. Even though the Texans are major favorites to beat the Patriots, I don't think it's going to happen. It's at home for the Patriots, and I believe their defense is going to do just enough to slow down CJ Stroud, while I believe Drake Maye is going to elevate that Patriots offense to the point where people will be saying, man, how come Drake Maye didn't start in week 1 for the Patriots and became their day 1 starter? Ultimately, though, I believe Drake Maye is going to get the job done for the Patriots at the quarterback position. All right, thanks for being on the show, Ro. Appreciate you coming on here. Make sure you follow his Instagram at Ro Chitwood. He also has a Twitter account. It's at Ro_Chitwood. Again, thanks for being on the show.
Be good, man. Thanks for having me.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Let's freaking go. Let's get that freaking dub.
Let's go.
Definitely. All right, see ya, bro.
See ya.
Yup, bye. That was Ro Chitwood that you guys just heard. Obviously, he is fired up about his friend Drake Maye getting his first NFL start. Remember, I am a huge fan of Drake Maye, as I have always been high on him since day 1. Ultimately, though, Ro is thinking around the lines of 35-24 Patriots, while I am in favor of the Patriots as well. Although I got the score being something along the lines of 27-24. I think the game is going to be a lot closer compared to what Ro is thinking, but he believes the the Patriots are going to pull through with a win. I can't disagree with him. I got the same pick as him. So that is why Drake Maye will lead the Patriots to an upset win over the Texans, as the final score of that game will end up being 27-24 Patriots. Remember, go ahead and subscribe to Sports Guy Talking. Like the video and please comment down below. If you guys do that, I may shout you guys out in my Instagram story every Monday. That'll be for the @DustNasTran Instagram account. Make sure to follow me on Instagram @DustNasTran and that's Sports Guy Talking. Also, go follow me on Twitter @DustNasTran. Again, go ahead and do those things that I just told you guys to go do. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the content that was just produced. Peace out. I hope you enjoyed that video. Want more Sports Guy Talking, the home of great sports content? Make sure you click that subscribe button to get the latest from Sports Guy Talking. Go ahead and like the video. Comment down below. Check the description box on the video in order to follow my Instagram and Twitter. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from the YouTube channel, Sports Guy Talking.